What up, YouTube? It's the one who loves to talk about music, sports, and news. Yes, it is I, Jay Coffee. How y'all doing, man? Hit them buttons, sub up to the channel, but better yet, get in them comments. I want to hear from y'all on these topics, man. That's what it's all about. That's what we do. But check it out, man. Couple interesting topics. And for this first one, we got to get in our time machines, right? And go all the way back to 1997, right? We're talking about Slim Shady, Eminem, when he got on, when he broke through, when he got his big break. You know what I'm saying? Got tapped in with Dr. Dre, Jimmy Iovine, Aftermath, Interscope, Umbrella, you know what I'm saying? And later on got his own imprint, Shady Records. So many years ago, but I remember it all so well. It was an interesting time, you know what I mean, late in the 90s. And real talk, it's quite interesting to, as Eminem ended up blowing up, I know a lot of us ended up getting that original first album, Infinite. You know what I'm saying? Everyone refers to the Slim Shady LP as his first album, but Infinite was. And it's so crazy, the difference, you know what I'm saying? Lyrically, everything, his whole style just totally sounds like a different MC. You know what I mean? A lot of people always talk about Infinite and say he was trying to sound like AZ or he was influenced by AZ. Comment and let me know who you, if you agree with that, AZ, or there's another artist or just whatever commentary you got on the Infinite album, you know, how he sounded. And if you thought it was whack, decent, let me know in them comments. But this story is re-emerging in the news. Everyone's talking about it. The intern, you know what I'm saying, that ultimately helped Eminem get the deal with Dre. And basically the story goes, back in 97, Eminem competed in the Rap Olympics and lost to Otherwise, which his name came up recently, if you guys recall, some months back. I did a video on it. I'll try to leave the link below where someone interviewed rapper The Game's sister, B-Fly, and was asking her about, yo, what do you think about your brother beefing with Eminem, etc.? Can he beat him, this, that, and the third? And obviously we know that was just some kind of publicity stunt, or The Game just backed down and got shook. But B-Fly was just saying she knew someone who beat Eminem in a rap battle that she actually knew Otherwise. But it's kind of wild. Comment if you guys are familiar with Otherwise as an artist or whatever the case may be. I guess there's a documentary out made somewhat recently about him. It's kind of wild, right? Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem things panned out too well for him. I could be wrong. I'm not trying to diss the man. But ain't it crazy that after all these years, you know, the pedestal that Eminem gets put on lyrically, everyone recognizing him for how dope he is and whatnot, that Otherwise doesn't get talked about more. Like, yo, that dude beat Eminem. That dude beat Eminem. You know what I'm saying? You'd think there'd be like hundreds of interviews with this dude or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe I'm bugging. Maybe there is a lot of content and stuff regarding this guy and I'm just missing it. I don't know. Comment if you're aware. But I guess an intern, was frequenting a lot of these battles and stuff like that and happened to hear Eminem. And I guess he told Jimmy Iovine, like, yo, there's this dude, he's dope, this white rapper, you know what I mean? Like, we need to get this guy's demo to Dre. Dre will love this guy. The intern was reportedly 19 years old. So, he was kind of on the scene more, going to concerts and aware of the culture, I guess, or the sound, it seems, like what was going on in the rap game. As, music evolves, changes, subgenres, genres. And I guess, after kicking it with Jimmy Iovine, the demo ended up making its way over to Dr. Dre. And, or he gave it to Dre, but like Dre didn't listen to it on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Reportedly, Dre is not a man of many words. So they were shocked when he got home and immediately called and was like, yo, where's this guy at? I want to meet with this dude, And then reportedly, shortly after that, Eminem ended up getting to do a freestyle on a San Francisco radio station, KMEL, I guess, is that KMEL? 106 FM. Shout out to my bro, Jay Millie. he's from out that way, so I'm sure he's well aware of the radio station. Tap in, Jay Millie, if you hear this, or anyone else from out that way. And, you know, I guess Dre had heard the tape, you know, wanted to hear more Eminem, tuned into the freestyle, and the rest is history.
Alright, yeah. Alright, thank you. Alright. Met a retarded kid named Greg with a wooden leg. Snatched it off and beat him over the head with the peg. Go to bed with the keg. Wake up with the 40. Mix it with Alka-Seltzer and Formula 44. Forget an acid tab. I strap the whole sheet to my forehead.
Next up, real quick, we got some interesting news regarding former NFL great Ricky Williams. You know what I'm saying? Dude definitely had an interesting career. You know what I mean? He tore it up in college, ended up getting drafted to the Saints, although I still wonder what was up with the whole dress thing with Mike Ditka. Like, that was always a bit odd to me. Lime, what's up with your squad, bro? But, you know, in 04, he ended up with the Dolphins, I believe it was, or going into the 04 season, 03, he stepped away from the game. And it's wild. You know, there's footage out there of, like, I guess a mini documentary where this dude was at his crib chilling with Ricky Williams. I guess he was kind of having some, I don't know if I want to call them mental issues. Y'all can let me know what you guys think of it. But, you know, he was really unhappy with the NFL's marijuana policy and whatnot. And in that footage, man, if you guys ever saw it, like, it's crazy. Ricky Williams just chilling, laying back, drinking tea, watching TV, just kicking back and relaxing. And it blows my mind, you know, that he was out of the league a few years, seemingly just chilling. I mean, maybe he was working out, I don't know, but ended up coming back and tearing it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure everyone remembers, what year was that? 07, 08 with the Miami Dolphins, the Wildcat, him and Ronnie Brown. Absolutely crazy what they did out there, you know? You remember that one game they tore it up on the Patriots. Like, the Patriots had no answer for that Wildcat. And again, it was just crazy to me that he, like, didn't miss a step when he came back to the NFL. He was still doing his thing. You know, that's amazing talent. But 2011 was his final year in the NFL. He was with the Ravens. He ended up violating the marijuana policy. I think he got suspended or fined or something. But he recently tapped in, did like an interview or whatever, and he happened to say a couple interesting stories that I wanted to share with y'all. First off, with the Ravens, that last season, you know what I mean? He talked about how when they were in the playoffs, him and some other dudes ended up eating some weed brownies when they were going to watch film. That's rather comical to me. But the real crazy story is all the way back in his rookie season. He didn't mention names. He didn't blow up spots like that, but peep it. He said this was like his introduction to the NFL. He ends up chilling, you know, with the guy that was a vet, right? So the vet school and the rookie. And again, we could make a guess at who this player is. I know Lon the Don, my bro, that, you know, is a big part of this channel with me, watches my videos, is a Saints fan. So maybe he might have an idea who it is. But it's a player who in Ricky Williams' rookie season was there and is now in the Hall of Fame. You know, I don't know how well that narrows it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tapped in to the Saints like that. But he ended up getting up with dude, chilling with him, and he said, dude, crack the blunt, you know what I'm saying? Got the tobacco up out of there, put the butt in there, and crushed up some Vicodin and put that in the blunt. Ain't that crazy? Like, he was like, yo, that was my rookie season. That was a veteran showing me how it's done in the NFL, the vet teaching the rookie. And first off, I gotta say, like, has anyone out there, like, keep it a buck, y'all, if y'all want to speak on it, but has anyone ever smoked pills? Like, does that work? I don't know. That's just kind of wild to me. I feel like I've heard stories of people doing this, but I can't say I've ever came across it in my own life. I don't know. Like, would that really work? Who knows? But as I always share with y'all, stay the fuck away from them opiates, y'all. It's bad news, bad business. And, you know, in the NFL, it's always a big debate on pills and everything like that, you know, like that in the weed and everything. Like, why do they got to test so strict and everything? And, You know, it's like guys are allowed to take pills but not smoke weed. But, you know, things are changing now, and teams are becoming a little more relaxed on it. And Ricky Williams actually talked about that in his interview as well. Like, I wonder how things would have went for him if he was in the NFL currently. You know what I'm saying? I'm guessing he probably would have never even stepped away from the game briefly like he did after his first couple seasons. And, you know, he's theorizing that he says someday he believes that the NFL is going, like, teams will be supplying their own players with weed. Like, can y'all see that happening? Comment. And he also has a cannabis brand called High Man. So, you know, all the weed smokers out there, be on the lookout for that. But ain't that crazy, man, to come into the NFL and, you know, cats are rolling up blunts laced with Vicodin. That's bugged out, man. I wonder if Ricky will get any heat for speaking on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of a no-no, blowing spots up. But he didn't name names at the end of the day. I bet you all the players from back then that seen this hitting the headlines, though, are probably like, they know exactly who was rolling up the pill blunts, man. You know what I'm saying? They know who it is. Everyone probably knows. But real talk, the NFL really just needs to let these guys smoke. As I was just saying, I know they're lightening up on the rules and testing and stuff like that, but I just can't understand it. I remember a few years back, my Buffalo Bills had a player that got suspended, you know what I mean, for smoking. He didn't want to take the pain pills, and he even had legal medical weed, and they still weren't fucking with it, you know? Makes you wonder, is the NFL in bed with big PHA, RMA? Let me know what you think. And real quick, just for all the football fans out there, you know, stay tuned, guys. If you're new to the channel, a lot of football content coming as football season rolls around. We're going to be reacting to the games, having live podcasts where you can call in, all that. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Comment who your squad is. I'm diehard Bills Mafia. Y'all know it's our season. We're getting that ring. And with that being said, you know, I haven't really got back in the groove of making NFL content, but something I do want to speak on real quick as I close this video out is, you know, my Bills are the favorites to win the AFC, I believe. You know what I'm saying? I believe most people are predicting Buffalo to go to the Super Bowl, actually win the Super Bowl, I think. I don't know. Comment, let me know what y'all think. Like, we're the truth, man. I don't give a fuck how that season ended. Stay tuned. You know what I mean? Camp's going on right now. Like, I'm jonesing for week 1. Bills versus Rams. First game of the season. We gonna beat the defending champs. But who does everyone think the favorite in the NFC is? I gotta feel like most people probably are gonna have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tommy up there, you know? My arch nemesis as far as being a fan, you know what I mean? Bills, Patriots, all those years. And it's just crazy now with Brady being in Tampa Bay, we're primed for this Super Bowl run. And, you know, we could very well face them in the Super Bowl. They made a big addition in signing Julio Jones. And I'm just curious, you know, everyone get in the comments. Let me know what you think of this signing. Julio, hell of a receiver, you know, still got a lot of game left in him. And this is huge, you know. Jump in and let me know what everyone thinks, you know. How much better does this make that Buccaneers offense? What are your thoughts on the signing, as well as any other NFL news going on? Let's talk about it all in the comments. Stay tuned for more videos. Make sure to subscribe again. And I'm going to close this thing out with a funny-ass viral video I caught the other day. Let me know what you guys think's going on in this one. Thanks for watching. This Coffee signing out. Peace.